hey yen rem na chese yen fa nsem no emfa embra na Sunday no ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex eho na nsem ni nyina wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko wo Ghana Premier League eko hulusu 2-0 against Nations FC na after the game na chese nsem ne shase ebobo ba ya enura officially Kumasi Asante Kotoko e de release ba say omuni coach Prosperity Ogum say die adwumadi a omudie no etimi abawiye na enawie ya Kumasi Asante Kotoko so aye new appointments na new appointments ne semensa beka I say the technical direction of Kumasi Asante Kotoko new appointments naba Karim Zito coach Karim Zito ono na say Kumasi Asante Kotoko appointing ne say obeye technical director na imprem ya no interim coach Esayo Noa enti coach Karim Zito awaba no on a long term there on the babe technical director by say there for menan kosi se season e bebe wiye no obesa ye interim coach e de Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach Malik Jaber Johnny ono so be technical advisor enka ho no ye technical director by say coach Malik Jaber e baba be technical advisor e de Kumasi Asante Kotoko na o share assistant coach na eye Prince Owusu ana ye say oye Kumasi Asante Kotoko assistant coach Prince Owusu enti say Kumasi Asante Kotoko after say coach Prosperity Ogum ene ne technical team no Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne omo party ways ana so omo nyina ate omo wase a omo nyina pe ba bia afa no omo omba be hwe Kumasi Asante Kotoko eba the technical direction ho na coach Karim Zito technical director interim coach Malik Jaber technical advisor Prince Owusu assistant coach enti wemo mpanyimfo Kumasi Asante Kotoko ayi omo sesese Kotoko no omo mbehwe so na ansampo kra na maso beba no mamem ball story ne said yesitie enkomo e course because what it nsem ni pi ba ha say no ye a lot of investigation ye rem ye course ye free reporters ye rem dom ye dosu kopa rem ekopensem ne said yesi koye de tienie Kumasi Asante Kotoko etita form tie after Nations FC defeat 2-0 no ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex ewo abrankese hwa short meeting because so eye Kumasi Asante Kotoko na pinkra ana Kotoko supporters leadership no impanyimfo 4 ana yes a short meeting wo ho enti supporters leadership no impanyimfo 4 ana na pinkra omo yes some short meeting bi wo ho na mintimi mfa supporters impanyimfo no omo yes a meeting into that because enye fair na sa meeting ne course no ne tentini ne tietie mu nyina na yese omo ka kire na pinkra say coach Prosperity Ogum omenja ne kwan a omo supporters no ombetwe omo ho na Kotoko FA Cup match procure omo beko against Brekum Chelsea no omo nta Kotoko achi na no ne de supporters dodo na eka enti omo na ye supporters no mo da anim na omo ka che Kotoko mpanyimfo say coach Prosperity Ogum mpanyimfo nja ne kwan enti after defeat no some meeting kakra ne koso ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex na nanwumre na no ana na pinkra ne coach Prosperity Ogum meeting na meeting no ana omde two coach anim say baby ade na ekeka kono omo ma coach opportunity omo Kotoko no omo person be ha coach Prosperity Ogum because of ni CV na wa building no omo person omo be say Kotoko asake no enti ono ankasa embe reason anasa on step down ana coach eka kire na pinkra say osre na Kotoko fo emma no from Sunday no enkosi Tuesday no fan taking decision coach Prosperity Ogum eka kire na pinkra say baby adu no osre na anka from Sunday ni enkosi Tuesday oma ne kwan na on fan taking decision so meeting asene na pinkra pie ye okoye ko oye call no obaye no ana okache coach Prosper na Ogum say Tuesday die emuwa omuntimi ntwen kosi Tuesday na de ombetima ye ne ye say omo ma coach till enra ewia 12 on taking the decision so wa resign and also wa step down ana coach emo ya aware say wate no so ne representatives any team eba akwadwen ho enti omo dwen ho wie no ana communicate the market company for that was the reason why enra release ne ba bonte say a shared understanding between Kotoko and a coach Prosper na Ogum a omu nyina ate omo ho ase a sa decision no ana bebu akuma ase Asante Kodoko. So after encommon meeting na call so Sunday na nwumre no na mentime ho ase bi wo baabi de na na pinkra beka na coach Prosper na Ogum so aka sei so coach e propose say mo ma me nkosi Tuesday na pinkra ma ne ye aware say enkosi Tuesday de kwan wa so we de na adwen beba we be kan de we be kan nyina no ekowie say e wo so mu nyina atu omo ho ase na minim sema titibia say ye be ma coach Prosper na Ogum compensation of 3 months salary me pato onye 3 months Kotoko ebe ma coach Prosper na Ogum compensation of 4 months salary enye 3 months makacho say aha say ni nsem no meeting e koso no ye ni ho ba ye wo ho 3 months a watete se yesi ye de ma coach Prosper na Ogum no enye 3 months metimi de mensa esimebo a confirm the amount say Kotoko ma coach Prosper na Ogum compensation of 4 months oje $4,000 enti wa calculate 4 times 4 omo compensating with 4 months salary de wo ho no enti pano twano coach Prosper na Ogum Kumasi Asante Kodoko a party ways Karim Zito ana eba be teki na before se me come so ho no sanka at the time opim so mo appointed coach Prosper na Ogum no sanka voice na ye ready aperi ne GT mema ye tie kakra na maba maso ho na fidi aba bibie discussion nimpa se
coach no ba ya plaza pe na me bu coach no ba ya plaza pe na me bu sa se coach ben pa na betun ya behwe team ya mame
you are saying coach no ba ya no practice no bu sa se my part with my so team no behwe ni ya mame
pia boni din
ba ya ko se pia boni din
tanye ba ko on kran din
tanye ba ko on kran no so coach ko ya din
team manager wo boni din
team manager ko coach ko ya din
tanye ba ko so boni din chere
ana tanye ba ko so san boni chere
mi yes and yem pen mame
wa de wa yes and yem to coach fa mama
oba ka chance ora mabuse mu a wo na abetu abeye mi team no nti me mu aba no aba abeye ma
oba ye no ka chance ora mabuse mu a yes wo na abetu aye team nti bright na we fan so san be ma
na me ka chance onti me de ma me pet yes and no me so mra me ye tie
no o ka chance say wa ba no yes me ka no be ya no bra na be ye ma so ma me
ono so oba ye
ono so de ko se e wo lo no ba be su
e sha me de ne se coach no me de dia boade
so you are saying se o ye ne se coach no ono a me no pe players a o betimi e ya de na na ka ko
me ka chance wo no a won hwe players e betimi abok team
so you are saying catch coach na se ono a hwe players a e betimi abok team
na go see apia nye technical director or kan ono so advice ni hu sampa eno ebeye kamampa
so you are saying no ma price so one na go see apia ono so nye technical director so you kan ono so betimi ma hu to do be ya be kamampa
as one man freedom no dey be choose one no any players no
so you are saying one man fa hu die no any players or no ana
na me ka che say so no afa players no obo na anye ya na yi na di
you are so no afa the players no obo na anye ya na o ka tro ni no yi odi
fai so no what to me no mo bo a se mfie duo no kra no ote ho no obo
so you are saying let's say we do kuni mo bra wo shawe any mfie duo no kra na so we do kuni ma na ote ho na
yi na di
so you are so no afa the players no obo na anye ya na o ka tro ni
so ana otene nka no at the time Kumasi Asante Kotoko eba be fa coach Prosperity Ogum timura opem so krura ese munjai coach Prosperity Ogum no onye na adwuma ono amfa ni players se oye adwuma na eso ani a team no betine ma sanso ani na neoma nkoya ono abeja ne kwan minim se emre no ana aso ana se enso maso bibia boko de
nyame adom bibia fine
we die before say obeba no
okay
na me pese me do fa ho nti na me bo yura a voice in the mouth no
yeah
do you think say the right thing na Kumasi Asante Kotoko company for na ye no
yeah
at this moment almost Saki coach Prosperity
yeah 100% right because say one Kotoko Ankasa for the past 10 years and a decade no they've been average but also Ghana and Sebe ye phrase at the end time in the Sabia and then we tend to forget the CNRA. Why am I saying that? Over the last decade, 10 years now, emu 2 seasons, you cancel a mobile. And one other season sooner, and that's issue by me a call normalization. No. So what happened was that in the normalization time, you bought the NC Cup, no, I had the tier 1, tier 2.
Yeah.
Tier 1 Kotoko GA, and a tier 2 as good in the more free, but as good show 3-1. And as good is my Kotoko ball fine, and I Kotoko share Karela tier 1. I normally call Africa now in the group stage, or they did so very well. So what it means is this: those 8 seasons now, Mati 2 seasons there for him. There are 10 years ago, 8 seasons now you bought actively. Kotoko only 3 trophies.
3 trophies.
Only 3. They won the league. They won the FA Cup in 2017, they won the league in 2022 and also won the NC Cup in 2019. So 2017, 19 and 2022, these are the times of Modiji 28 solid seasons. They've won just 3 trophies. Into expansion, it's in the core seasons now. Yambo into Mimpesa Medical, yes, are you not being fair? So such a big team like this, no, yes, how will you describe it?
A hard dream.
A club that says they are the biggest club in Ghana. Okay, the best club in the world in terms of football, Real Madrid, no doubt about that. If you said these issues, Esu Madrid is not a cause for concern,
yeah,
a massive cause for concern, yeah. But we are cool, so it means all is not well. Then again, all had those years now, and now Adriana as good Wild Star Summertex Media Money Hearts in a AJ League in Ibino. Now even the FA Cup Dream Self Instructor, my Hearts of Oak, Hearts again. And then also 3 seasons yambo. Now the Kotoko they na account. It clearly Kotoko they one normal. They've been very, very average.
The last 10 years.
Yes. It's that all had the kind of investment crow more year crowd, and they say they've been very poor. Averaging them, you had trophies now because many other teams in April. But looking at the kind of investment that Otumfour a year sika omudi say team many players or more Tony the omo any hype around now, they've been very poor. That is what they need to accept. Now, then this idea never. On say Ghana hano Kotoko ni Hearts no ye wi Ogum but what I say nti ye wo bia oni Hearts or Kotoko other clubs na it doesn't matter wherever they are from no oni Hearts or Kotoko and no san one a club but they are operating like small clubs.
Hearts no Kotoko
yeah in the outside who they are big but ukoma they operate like a small clubs. And why am I saying that? One omuni plan bia. Like you are a top journalist. Besides, I want to plan for the next 5, 10, or 20 years. Won't we?
Oh, send and say omokoye meeting, day, project.
Short term plan, medium term, long term.
Long term plan. Yes, recently, after omokobo Chelsea,
okay,
a big match. No, meeting, technical meeting. Omokoye no Kotoko. They are to just say the next 4 to 5 years, person will dominate Ghana Premier League. Na time be omoko Africa.
Yeah.
Na boys need to me ekunya sa exposure no make sure say sa period no majority of our key players no be maintain your chroma say to compete in Ghana and Africa so the aba house of folks so they say the church in na say project ne there for now need the infrastructures no and it's some person or concentrate first enti plan the omu obi enti mi ba se Kotoko ne has a plan
omu ni plan a math talk because once you say action speaks louder than words enti nya dia obeka dia wo be and me hu say whether you are serious or you are not serious. Now, no, they met me too cool. I must say, Maxwell, the old but Charlie, okay, so came in from rich. I'm so trying to me. Me also 3 times. Me also 3 times. I will into actions. Ne speak. Why am I saying that? I was seeing a laid down procedure you follow. It should be put on paper, not systematically. Every one stage near the other stage. Every one stage near. That is what every organization. The entire make us money plan. The entire money plan, but. Don't be surprised that a new coach who is coming next season will pam 20 players, no, also do 25 aba. Plan. And on a plan no. Plan. It's a plan no more. You no money plan for recruitment. And we didn't.
Because
now Real Madrid the crown they want every. Me so much Champions League 15. Still move free me ya.
Me know ya. Me know ya. Say. Be senior say. The last meeting no year before say Omushia coach Prosper na te Ogum mo meja no kwan no. Based on the meeting no. Anka coach Prosper na te Ogum etna ana etna. Anka Kotoko sign players more than bro be 6 class 5. Akos right be 5. Omo de nyoma be 2 dwa say player bi obebia na wo say owo physical characteristics, mental characteristics, e wo say owo sa tactical characteristics no. So omo de be shame use samba wo na ompo class an example say ni profile ni bi no. Ana omo de person omo de kwa Africa. So na plan ni no was sign players be season ebeba no. By say now coach Prosper na te Ogum ekono. Definitely the new coach ebeba no maybe okra new ideas. Bibia be sonko. Your new technical director asaba. And to be about the technical direction of Kotoko, likely say so Kotoko signing bare 10-11 players, likely say BC. Omo
ni structure be omo ni plan. Nti yenhwe omom onse nipa dia we do any we say dia we di kan esu na mo right. It's not Madrid example. Yenhwe those big clubs in Europe. Omo fa coach be a pam players go for players before.
Nye ne sa.
Nti dia na football na rough na.
Oh yeah, they see a cup.
Rough. We are not being don't be nice. Men fa rough no mo ye no. But the problem is that yes, because we are tuned to the akoma di akire. Into omo ye bibia yenso supporters now so ye problem any house journalists ni bi say that me house ni no say house ya dia one hwe me fire house obi fra na nye na ya house na fire house ni house ya na won stronger say we say na ododo nye say wo ka bi more but say obi ade hey say na wadodo we need to tell them the truth so mo enjai sa ade na omo po mo nkofa hwan mra kra abonsam kra be ko team na enye because build it. Now the continuity aba. Mpacho wati team bia won star. Mpacho mam yen the 2 leading clubs. Barcelona den omo ye. Omo de so omo promote players wa academy meboa. Into we be say Lamine no wa Casado money adea. Dela you agree say Madrid no mo wan come start it. Ye mo mbompo.
Omo nya bi kra.
Ye mo because ha ye de say ye to superstars ne but that is our culture. That is what we do. Occasionally maybe aba could be appear. The same Lamine your friend Goulet. So Barcelona and a key player. Almost so the end say they believe in the young guy from the academy and they make them play. They are the only one between this uncle away about top level to me about almost so the end. Okay, so no the big stars can crack on only because of the challenge or mutru. So they have a plan. And to coach to me man make us my coach team kesi pam 20 yenkofa 20 enye boy rough. Elali omo yesampacho where the elali echi. Where the Sundowns omo players how many seasons have they played?
Me about 15 seasons.
How many Jacobs no?
Your man Jacobs.
Na mo yes and mo kwen. Africa group stage kra mo nkobi. Nti that dirty vibes, excuse my word, must be stopped. I see a stopping no.
So what's a club nankasa a one structure?
Exactly, because it's a big club. Inti them say they operate like a small club. A small club here what's sabi e kura bi ase. Any a boss season up players say comedy and DM mobium ya kwani ya release on ya kofa bu so but club can see there. We don't operate like that. And that is the first area they need to look at to. A player bet me about Kotoko. Ebia in the first season on. Can you remember some players from what these big teams are meboa in the first season? Rafinha, Lewandowski, meboa. Okay, so Rafinha they nearly sacked him.
Yeah. omo no ko omo pamo
and na make catch boys omunya because team ben no obo Leeds United it's just a small team no about big team he might take time coach be by and then ekoy
assistant
it is a coach who are born as en ko ba obepam sa players in ya no so akofo for be start yenye boss a nti ade na ye enye Kotoko nko ha so sa omo mienu nyina omo problem ye baako nti de ye ne say ye selfish interest nti wodi me de omo ye me de omo ye nyeme wanwon their coach no ye no last season omo pam 20 I advocate say emfa make a radio say hey de omo ye mu to em ko be emfa ye be say be dru and two omo nsan solve problem ne ba ye do one to say year in and year out the same thing it keep repeating na a creating impression that ye knew obi obetumi solve problem omo boa interest omo nyampacho coach in the last season no catch say players ni muade omo na me boa omo ko ye friend say enye coach na support omo ko club omo ye girls me boa season we nye the same thing omo only 20 new players but nye the same thing omo start as players in the club
the same thing
na de la order eduma we obeda baby we are say adri sebe waduma rane we quote despite more than 8 hours adela also better 8 me so me better 8 hours untumi na 8 uni wo kwan kra so better nti wow ye young what you say o da 8 hours sebe onye correct untumi na 8 abroche for sebe mato sebe abroche for more than 8 hours
oh by so obi wo ho a o say o follow
de la untumi na
I don't mean that.
Bisa king so upon wa ha na okofie didi wi a. Na wo kura okofie a, wo ti fie de la odan na wo dwen o kina asem a wo ye den. Ya asem ne ye kan wa ha no. Enye se ye ba ya ne ye kan. Ye dan na ne ye man. Sometimes when it no for phone now man, how am I going to put this you? Me kan saying to omo fi say no answer wa better na kasa nti sa. You know what I do order.
Okay. Players last season amuye no. Coach Prosperity Ogum ne second coming no. The first season players of form no yenya Bena Sumwa Baba Yahaya Kalu Watara Andrew Sintim Henry Ansu Nurudin Emmanuel Kote Che Gramina Pitakwa about 12 new players.
Okay. The first season
or returning the second coming the first season
12 players.
12 new players. That season about 34 games Ghana Premier League we need 14 draw 7 Elusu 13 games enya 49 points de ma Kotoko etosu 6 FA Cup Karela and the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Efrimu. And this season, Yeshasi and Coach Prosperity Ogum. Players are Oduamoba Kotoko no, Wisdom Fernando, Oga, Mbappe Vinicius combination, or the nearby, Saka Dauda, Lord Amwa, Emmanuel Entry, Patrick Essedu, Ebaye, Tenedu, Albert Amwa, Michael Sifa, Kwame Poku, Dani Ajete, Kwesi Asante, Joseph Ablo, Samba Onao, Mohamed Kamara, Elvis Cheba for Eduku Anna Isaac Minta Aguero 12 and 19 players as so EBP
19 plus 12 Anna say first and 12 that's 31 we did how many we did
2 seasons
31 new players there are we mbacho community area south and as Greek community no cry ebo na boys ni bi two kwan ye betumi abo gala 2 years near the 31 players abo
o say ebiko ntie o say ba
me question is that team ben na ye team papa kese ben na ye saade no out the yard
by my so
31 no de la close to 3 set of teams no mo di aba o
I make sure say enye say players netna bebre na so fam
dabi omo nko be bia because ye hwe players omo ton omo di nyeska ho crowd omo ye wes omo nya the last time go transfer player nyeska papa say
oh de make no nya ntia
metio
players na ode omo baaye no eya na bebre na so ko
then e mo ko
oh say bi wo ho modern bon so e bi wo so a eye ni discipline issue and some be wo ho contract in some na wo bi ti sem kuela say the contract ewuye
yon de ni de ewuye no
ko dan lad money other guys mu de ni nyina anti ebi wo ho a situation bi mo ko
inside na other big clubs me nko Europe on just this continent make Ali money Sundowns money even Simba money ade no mo de mo fa players new to meet na but Ghana big clubs on fa players biana players ne ko problem wo ho
problem dey say
the problem is this coaches ne count majority of them are corrupt
yes evidence
majority are corrupt
in a sense
on say ball no crap players na nim bankasa na yema mo bo coach be to me catch players say hey na won so one say be ball to say Messi wa who dey listen to the statement The law your coach na player ba no ball say Ronaldo. Now be say hey, I hope Bianca say be ball say Ronaldo. Indirect lo person say. Opposite say. Omo na be mu we say aha hey, yen ka say be ball say Messi and Ronaldo bia wa ha. What does that mean? So this is what they do. Omo kofa players ne bra. The la omo boka kra omo nim say teams no ka say yem pam player wo de share players and media ne ade supporters be som. No mo pia ye be wie season no mo say dey pia bibia gu players no so. Enti ye pam omo not they are justified. It was say 20 not 20 aba. I'm not saying it for a fact, but madre yem say only God knows the kind of negotiations omo fair today. Because either than that, nka wo ye teacher ni a na ya ma be 5 years fire project. Sanka nkwala no di free class 1 no. Wo de omo ko 2 3 kwa nya na ye ka so o project. Ba wo de every year bia no assistant students.
By maso o hwa dia ye share season ase. Na Kotoko nyoma nkoyi. By now omo find a way to get results 1-0 echi no ombe lusu fo bi to aso. Omo lusu sa for no. That was the period omo ye so ombe sake coach Prosper Nate.
Okay.
And omo ma no 3 matches bi. Se sa 3 matches na omo de man no say on he so be se sanuoma. It was against Ebiana,
okay.
Accra House of Folk and Dreams. And we win our matches. No. That was the turning point for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And Kotoko, ebe winning matches to aswa. I am Kotoko position Kotoko ye say on bet Magic Ghana Premier League. And a new master assessor. So me want to say, that's a problem, no. Na enshada nye adi kasi biana entimin so.
Maybe the issue is there. Say who aduma, and I make wa family say me aduma, and I'm a fan for ye aduma. And I'm so more you do more yadi and for ready for Frobane the same thing. I would me who better obey.
Oh, but they make can me to baby a free by me to assume. By the me person me chenny say. So what Kotoko season na ye shas ye name kui etiba from no eto tom nyoma correct ye. And on beda league in Israel nim se Kotoko and a double. Unfortunately for Kumasi Asante Kotoko nyoma shas ye say diminish eba from kakra. So na o share problem na nkasa na na wo na na enye problem we kase yentimi solve o share problem na e problem we kase e bia betima solve am na because coach e solve ba ko e ma ne fai. So adena na Kotokofo entwem yembo season ni wie ansam pokra no beja coach Prosper na
e hon na me pese me ba no on say ye wo issue ba ye wo insiders ne ye wo outsiders. Obia send ye hwe ni too. Or more ye insiders no. The information how they feel are different from outsiders. So an outsider will feel like to say oh nka ye season no. But insiders they be a coach ni e season na we gu Kotoko team no kra. E bi kra enya attractive for other person to come. But also what I say. And to avoid trouble as early as possible yensia no here. Either than Danka or Kotoko the last 10 years Americana. Nka season has not been bad. Of course, they are in the FA Cup final, if I'm right. Semi-final. So possibility of getting to the final on air higher. Yeah. But what I say, leg in the cry and get done and that's a baby a dream there. Because let me tell you the story. Gold Stars beginning of the season and Omukoye meeting say from the Western region, Media Maje Lake, they are backed by Goldfields Ghana Limited. If you wanna call Summertex, they are also backed by that timber firm. Almost a gold mining company. It is a money and na ye the is almost be to my day. Aye. In Safi almost by leg no Mark Africa. That was the plan. And now manager no on a mind penny for the draw on a budget Bibiano no executive plan. This is where they are going. Yeah, any plan. Yeah, they say your team, your bus, your boot. Yeah, they 3 points. But ball could beyond because 3 points can be either fair or foul.
They will say maybe a horna yana me yes me no argue.
Debbie yeah
plan die. Ebeye me den pa say obi be catch ebe convince me say Kotoko ne has any plan. Plan die ombe wo bi. Me nya sure say impanyimfo ahodo o mo that teams akesi we ya no. Hwe impanyimfo da Kumasi Asante Kotoko ano. Etitru ne animgifo a o mo da house of folk ano. Entimi mba say o mo ni plan for.
Nti ade na team na o mo ayene entimi nya kra be. That is the question.
Fana emfa by plan the
o say plan emfa de na say plan no kra ti o. Wonni bi kra de anke e bebo na wo bi na emfa de na say nyenyenyenyenye. And finally we say Edison be so but the last time we say me campa cho. Kotoko next coach on be fa no. O mo tua ne komuntua ne $1,500.
1,500. Ade.
Oh, say it's simple. But yo coach o see you tua ne say
4,000.
There are 4,000 is 60,000 Ghana cedi. That's saying 600 million busumi bia.
But one thing is say the I was here to ask me say mintimi mfa obi contract details and
yeah.
by majority of deals are in media.
Okay.
Maybe time I sign contract no. A year dollar rate na
yeah. Carlines a lot in yenim the oji.
Minim.
Almost also start year no.
Dem sign wom.
So mama move on to that.
And yes, say mfa to that. But I won't say oti coach salary
okay.
Or the be multiply by the current dollar.
And that's sanity.
There be an any sanity.
Media me so just saying bacho.
Or just $4,000.
$1,000 at least 150 million meboa. 15,000 and yes sir. $4,000 who they buy your friend say see this 600 million. Mamen can 600 million. Man to be until 10 months na 6 billion. Okay. Number so within 10 months team na ankasa no. Eduma coach na say na ye profit da ho a so mo money say ask ma say nyina nti mo 1,500.
Beto so minya sure say coach atwituo edi so bi say o money contract